Hi students, now the next one is, let's see some of the properties that we used in the cascading style sheet. So in this video I'm going to explain about one of the property, that is a border property. So the different borders that can be represented by using the cascading style sheets. So that borders may be, let's see the topic. CSS border. The cascading style sheet border properties allow to specify the style, width and color of an element's border. So whatever the elements that you are writing in your document, HTML document, so those elements can be represented with the help of the style border, or the width. The border width may be increase or decrease, at the broad or strong or light or thin or thick, like that. And the colors, even you can change the colors of your the borders of your page also. Let's see the CSS border. The first one is a border style. Let's see what are the different border styles that are present in the cascading style sheets. This property specifies what kind of border to display. So the border style property is going to be specified exactly what type of border you need, whether it may be a dotted border, dashed border, solid border, double, groove, ridge, inset, outset, no border or hidden borders. So these are the different border styles. So this groove, ridge, inset, outsets will be effects depends on the border color and the value that we are given. Okay, so let me explain you with a program. The border style property can have from 1 to 4 values, that is a top, right, bottom and left. So this is a border. Let's take the program. So this everything, the cascading style sheets, you have to be written in the style tag. So in the head section, so head, style, I'm just calling p dotted. The border style should be, so this is an attribute, the property you are going to write. Border style is, I'm taking as a value is dotted. P dot double, the border style is a double. P dot insert, bordered style is inset. And close the style tag and close the head tag. Now write whatever what text that has to be placed inside the border. The body, just call p class is equal to dotted. Okay, so now the dotted border is going to be open. So this will be the output. So inside the border, this text will be appeared, a dotted border. So next it is going to be it's calling p class double. So what is the double border style? Double. It's a double border. So the text that is going to be displayed inside is a double border. Next is inset. Inset means only the upper side should be dark and the lower side should be light. Okay, so inside that a paragraph inset border. So these are the different border styles. So the next one is the border width. So in the CSS border, the borders can be specified by using the styles, width and the color. So far we had seen the styles. Now let's see the width and color. Border width. Border width, it is used to set the border's width in pixels. So the bordered width can be arranged in the form of pixels, whether it is a broad border or light border or thin border, like that. So the width can be measured in terms of pixels. You can also use predefined values like thin, medium or thick. So instead of measuring the pixels, giving the pixel size, you directly can use the values like thin, medium or thick to set the width of the border. Let's see the program. Head. So inside the style tag you need to write the code. Let's take the paragraph. P dot 1 is equal to. So if you want to mention the width, the style also you have to be right. What type of style? The border style you need to be mentioned. This was the compulsory. Okay, so without the bordered style you can't mention the width. Suppose if it is a dotted means the dotted is having the width also. Okay, if it is a dash, the dash is each dash is having the width. So that's why the border style I am taking as a solid, and the border width is, let's take 10 pixels. And p.2, the border style is solid and the border width is medium. Close the style tag and the head tag. Now in the body, p class is equal to 1, just calling this style. That is a welcome message. The welcome message will be printed on the bordered style solid with the size of the solid is 10 pixel. Let's take this is the 10 pixel. Next, p class 2, just calling this style. It is also a solid but the width is medium. Let's take the width is medium. Okay, to the world. So this is medium width. Let's take this as a medium width. So like that. So this is how you are going to use the bordered width. So bordered style is over, bordered width is over. Next, you can change the colors of the border by using the property border color. There are 3 methods to set the color of the border. That is, you can use the name, RGB, red, green, blue, or hex. Name, it specifies the color name. For example, directly you can write, if you know the color names, you just directly write the name of the color. Red, blue, green, yellow, black, like that. Suppose if you want somewhat different mix of RGB colors, then you need to mention RGB 255,0,0, red, green, blue. So how much red and how much green and how much blue you need to want, like that. Hex, it specifies the hex value of the color. So this value will be can be identified by using the color pixel. With the help of the color palette, you just take the palette. So with the help of the color palette, you just copy that color and paste whatever the color you want. Just select there. The border color property is not used alone. So this border color property is also not used alone. It is always used with the other border properties like bordered style. Property to set the border first, otherwise it will not be work. So just style p dot bordered style solid, border color red, and a style tag. Okay. So these are the properties, the cascading style sheet border property. The border property can be represented with bordered style, border color, and the border width. Thank you.